Okay, so picture this. You're hitting a massive professional high, maybe the biggest in a new venture.
Yeah.
You're winning. Everyone's watching. It's all going right.
Right.
But then, bam, almost at the exact same time, you're hit with this wave of nostalgia, this deep pullback to what you left behind. It's almost like a spiritual ache.
That contrast, that emotional whiplash, is exactly what we're digging into today.
Yeah.
Our mission here is to really unpack the latest reports around Lionel Messi. We're looking specifically at this collision between his current success, right, with Inter Miami, and this very sudden, very personal moment tied back to Barcelona.
It's the timing that's just fascinating
Yeah.
because we've got two key things happening almost side by side. Fact one,
Mm-hmm.
he's just helped Inter Miami push forward, like deep into the MLS playoffs. Huge deal for
A
them.
major professional milestone, yeah.
And then fact two, literally just days later, word gets out about this private trip back to Camp Nou, followed by him publicly saying how much he misses it.
It's the present achievement clashing right up against this ghost of the past, all playing out very publicly.
And for you listening, understanding the sort of the weight of both of these events is really the key here.
Exactly. It's not just he won a game, then went home. There's so much context needed to get the full picture.
Okay, let's start with the present then, the professional side.
Mm-hmm.
Inter Miami in the MLS playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The sources are pretty clear. This isn't just another win.
No, definitely not. For Inter Miami, advancing like this is, well, it's monumental. You have to remember, this is a club that, frankly, before he showed up, was really struggling for relevance on that kind of stage.
Right.
So this isn't just about a win. It's more like a validation. It validates his move. It validates his ongoing ability to completely transform a team's fortunes.
And the pressure must have been immense.
Oh, huge. When a player of that stature goes to MLS, it's not just score goals. It's lift the entire club, lift the league's profile.
Yeah.
And pushing them forward in the playoffs like this, it basically signals, okay, he's done it. He's navigated that tricky initial phase, and he's delivering results, actual results.
It's interesting comparing it to his time in La Liga, isn't it?
Totally different context.
There, winning was almost the baseline expectation. The pressure was about, Champions League total dominance.
Right.
Here, just advancing in the playoffs, especially in a league like MLS with its parity, it proves something different. It proves the whole project is working.
Exactly. It proves he can still deliver consistently in a completely new system, new environment. Some people doubted that.
So, professionally speaking, the narrative should be straightforward.
Mm.
Success, fulfillment, mission accomplished, basically. He's leading this new project.
That's what you'd expect, yeah. Laser focus on Miami, cementing his legacy there.
Which makes the next thing we need to talk about, happening almost right alongside it, feel so jarring.
Jarring's a good word, like a sudden crack in that smooth narrative of professional success.
Yeah. So right as the headlines are buzzing about Inter Miami's playoff run, details leak out. He made an unannounced visit back to Camp Nou.
FC Barcelona's stadium, the place that was his entire professional life for, 2 decades?
Basically, yeah. His footballing home.
And that word unannounced is so important here.
Why you say that?
Well, think about it. If it was official, a tribute, some club thing, okay, that's different. That's professional duty, maybe closure.
Right, ticking a box.
But the sources suggest this was under the radar, private, almost secretive. It points towards a personal need, a need to reconnect with the place itself away from the spotlight.
So he wasn't there representing Inter Miami or even necessarily as Messi the legend.
Probably not. More like he was there for himself, maybe needing to sort of touch base with where it all happened.
Like a pilgrimage, almost. Amidst all the craziness of this new chapter in the U.S., maybe he needed to feel grounded again.
Could be. And then what came after the visit that really opened the emotional floodgates?
You're talking about the social media message.
Yeah. The sources quote him directly. He says he misses Camp Nou with my soul.
Wow, with my soul.
Yeah.
That's not casual.
Not at all. That's not like saying, oh, I miss my old office.
No, this is someone whose identity was forged there. Over 20 years, club, city, life, all tangled up together.
Exactly. If he just missed the game day buzz or his teammates, he might say something different. But with my soul, that suggests the loss feels existential, deep.
It really speaks to how much place can shape identity, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Especially for someone that globally recognized.
Absolutely. And remember how his exit from Barcelona went down? It was fast, kind of shocking, almost traumatic for a lot of people, probably including him.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a planned, gentle farewell tour.
Not at all. And that kind of abrupt split often doesn't leave room for like proper grieving or closure. So even though he's smashing it in Miami professionally,
Right, succeeding by all external measures.
the sources are telling us that the personal side, the soul part, is still grappling with that severance. The professional win is great, but maybe it doesn't silence that deeper longing.
So it's this incredible split screen. On one side, USA, Inter Miami playoffs, proving he still got it, leading a team, dominating.
Professional. Right.
On the other side, the minute he gets a chance, he's drawn back almost magnetically across the Atlantic to stand in an empty stadium he misses with his soul.
The contrast is just stark. And this is where we get some real insight, I think.
How so?
Well, it really challenges that easy assumption that professional success automatically equals personal happiness or emotional wholeness, especially after such a massive life change.
I mean, winning games doesn't just erase everything else.
Pretty much. We're seeing almost in real time this kind of fractured identity. The pro footballer is in Miami focused, delivering, but the core self, the soul, as he put it, seems like it's still anchored back in Barcelona.
So here's a question that maybe for you listening too. Could it be that the effort of succeeding in Miami, the pressure of it all, actually triggered the need for that Camp Nou moment?
Oh, that's a really interesting layer to add. Yeah.
Like maybe the intensity of proving himself in this new league actually amplified the feeling of being displaced.
That makes a lot of sense. Instead of the success making him forget the past, maybe the success, I don't know, created the space for that nostalgia to really hit hard.
He proved he could do it, hit the benchmark.
Right. He delivered. And maybe in that moment of like exhaling after the win, the underlying emotional cost of the whole move just came rushing in and he had to go back.
Go back to sort of measure the present against the past.
Perhaps. Or just acknowledge that deep connection. It really humanizes these huge celebrity moves, doesn't it?
It does. We tend to see them just as their current team affiliation. Messi is Inter Miami now, period.
But this shows us that history, that place, that legacy. It has this incredibly powerful, almost gravitational pull. Professional success can't just switch it off.
It makes you think about different kinds of success.
Exactly. What he's achieving in Miami, that's like performance success. It's external. You can measure it in wins and goals.
Right. Tangible results.
But the longing for Camp Nou, that touches on something deeper, like identity success, belonging, feeling fully formed.
And when circumstances force you away from that place of belonging,
then maybe the performance success feels a bit hollow or incomplete until that identity piece is somehow addressed or acknowledged.
which makes that unannounced visit feel less strange and more necessary, like a personal ritual.
Precisely. Not for headlines, but for himself. Maybe checking in, acknowledging the connection is still there, that the closure isn't, fully complete.
Going back to the source.
Yeah. And this complexity, this very human mix of emotions is why this whole episode resonated so much in the reports we looked at. It's a reminder that even the biggest, most successful career moves involve some kind of loss.
The professional high of winning for Miami is happening right alongside the emotional, well, maybe not low, but the ache of missing Barcelona.
An unavoidable emotional truth, really. And he chose, interestingly, to voice it publicly.
Okay, so wrapping this up, it's been a really fascinating deep dive. We've looked at this immediate professional success in Miami in the playoffs, set against this incredibly powerful personal pull towards his past in Barcelona.
Yeah, the present triumph versus the soul's connection to history.
It really does make you think differently.
And it leaves us, and you listening, with a pretty big question to ponder, I think. How does seeing this blend, this achievement mixed with such deep nostalgia, how does it change the way you view his whole career? Does knowing how strongly his identity seems tied to Barcelona affect how you interpret his commitment now, or even how you look back at his time there or his World Cup wins? Does it add another layer for you? What's the next angle you want to explore now, knowing this?
It's amazing, isn't it, how just one quiet, unannounced visit and a few words on social media can pull back the curtain so much on these deeper emotional realities. It just shows no matter how bright the present success shines, the past, the places that made us, they keep their own kind of hold on the soul.
Well said.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.